Unreal is remembered in an odd way. It is rightfully regarded as a classic, and a lot of people have been exposed to it in the sense that iterations of the Unreal Engine eventually became the most successful video game engine of all time. And yet, the actual, original game never enjoyed the staying power of its contemporaries, even though it deserved to. I can only speculate as to why that is. Unreal, like many shooters of its day, was a passion project of a small group of people, but with a sharp technological edge over its competition. The game's environments consist of tight sci-fi interiors, caverns, castles, and wide-open mountainous expanses. It was a clear step up from id Software's Quake 2, which seemed to plant a firm flag just months prior in December 1997. Unreal's game world wasn't merely built to show off, though. Much like Valve would do later that year to widespread critical acclaim, Unreal's levels connect in a physically logical sense. And if players can ignore the loading screens, it'll give them the feeling that they aren't really playing in levels at all, immersing them in a colorful and violent science fiction adventure that doesn't break until the very end. Contributing to that immersion is surprisingly convincing enemy AI that, at times, feels eerily like going up against a human opponent. Not every enemy type in the game will make you feel this way, but the Scourge in particular are fast and relentless, and can do a pretty good job of outmaneuvering players in such a way that it really seems like there's a person on the other end, controlling the twitchy creeps. The only way to survive this game is to be fleet-footed and aim true. Players used to stop-and-pop style shooters will get eviscerated. The game would later spawn a multiplayer-focused spin-off series in the form of Unreal Tournament, as well as a direct sequel, although Unreal Tournament's popularity would ultimately overshadow the original game. And it's not too hard to find a match even today.
Congratulations, you are the winner.
Unreal itself, however, would slowly fade away from the collective memory of gaming at large, despite being ground zero of a technological revolution and an enduring intellectual property. A gem for sure, but not truly hidden. Easily within reach, simply waiting in plain sight to be noticed by those curious enough to ask themselves why they know its name.